Hello, welcome to the show.
Hey guys, it's gonna be so much fun tonight.
I'm Lauren, founder and director of S.T.E.A.M Engine Academy Online.
Yes, and I am Stefisha E. Coy Walton, the founder and CEO of Playbook Series, Inc.
First, we want to thank you for your donations if you're watching this. 100% of the proceeds go back into our organization.
Absolutely. So, the donations that you send our way, we use for multiple things, including software, school supplies, even down to the Zoom classrooms that we use for our kids every single day. So we want to thank you because your donations go a long way.
Speaking of a long way, we're getting performers from a long way away.
Yes.
Places like Nigeria, Ghana, British Columbia, and Canada. But we've also got people home here with us, Utah, Nevada, Southern California, and of course, the Bay.
Absolutely. So, as we get into the show tonight, as we get into these acts, we want you guys to enjoy yourself because everything that we've put together is specifically for you to enjoy a good time and feel the magic of the holidays. So stay tuned and enjoy yourself.
Up next, S.T.E.A.M Engine Academy presents the first annual International Holiday Recital. Oh, what a virtual world it is.
Yes. Renditions have you heard of This Christmas and Merry Little Christmas? I'm sure you've heard a couple, right? Well, these ones right here are probably the best you'll ever hear. I am so beyond proud to introduce this next performer. She is not only an amazing individual, but she hit Apple Music charts at top 30 her first week out with her EP Out of 7. So coming to the stage live for this virtual holiday recital, we have Frida Tella of Lake House Studios.
Next up, time for a little artistic tutorial. We have Kate and Declan, mother and son, who have their own Instagram, Crafting with My Kiddo. Something we can all use during this time inside. Here's her first craft with her son Declan. Kate, Rowan.
Hi there, crafters and friends. It's your new friends, Kate and Declan. And we're here with a very special holiday edition of Crafting with My Kiddo. Now, when we think of the holidays, we think of spending time with friends and family and making and giving gifts and lots of snow. That's right. Well, if you live in a climate like we do where we don't get to see snow all the time or even at all, that's okay, because our motto here at Crafting with My Kiddo is, if you can't find it, make it. And we're going to be making today snow 3 different ways using just things you had lying around your house. Are you ready? Let's make it snow. So for our very first holiday activity, we're going to be making
Life like snow.
Absolutely. This is our top secret special recipe, and you already have the ingredients at home. You just need 2 cups of baking soda and about a ½ cup of white hair conditioner. Make sure your grown-ups say it's okay. So let's go ahead and pour that in the bowl. We have some already in there. Yep, dump it on in. We're gonna use our hair conditioner. Now, pro tip, what we do, squeeze it on in. Makes kind of a gross sound. We take our...
Like a farting sound.
Yeah, like a farting sound. We take our baking soda and we leave it in the fridge overnight so it's super cold and it actually feels like real snow. And grown-ups, this is a wonderful sensory activity for kids. It just takes seconds to do, really, and it's really hours and hours of fun. I think we may need to add a little bit more. If it feels too wet, just add a little more baking soda. If it feels too dry, add some more hair conditioner. Find your own perfect balance. Yeah. Well, this is our recipe, and it's our favorite, right? We've tried every kind.
Every kind.
Look at this. So what do you want to do with your snow? Should we make snowballs? Or we can make snow people?
Or what you can do is make a cave. It's really hard because you have to make an archway without it collapsing.
Oh my goodness, that is fun. You also like to take your Arctic toys and creatures and make little play habitats for them too, right? That's fun. So I'm just making some snowballs and it feels amazing. After all the hand washing we've been doing for the last year, this is almost like a facial for your hands.
You can also make snow people.
Ooh.
Or it's very hard to make a little cat.
I think our little cats would be mad if we brought another cat, even a snow one, into our house.
Like this snow?
Yeah, it looks so real, doesn't it? Doesn't it feel like snow?
Oh.
Yeah.
It's very hard making a snowball for me. Watch.
You just have to try. Yeah, just ball it up in your hands. There you go. All right, you try this at home. It's so much fun. I promise you, you'll love it.
My name is Jarvis B. Manning Jr., and when I heard the Steam Engine Academy and Playbook Series Inc. were coming together to put together the first worldwide virtual holiday recital, I said, put me in, coach. Now, but seriously, every year around this time as a kid, my dream and goal was to be one of the 3 wise men in the Christmas program. And now after following my dreams and my goals, I get to be on Broadway for the holiday season. So I want to say, no matter who says no, if you have a yes in here and in here, it's possible. I always believe that. And if you have the money to give to these amazing organizations, please do so. They are in need because they want to help. So if you do have it to give, please give. Speaking of Broadway, before everything shut down, I was in Dominique Morisseau's Ain't Too Proud, The Life and Times of the Temptations on Broadway. So I got some of my cast members to come together and we put together a small little snippet of holiday songs. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you. God bless. Happy holidays. We supposed to be singing the Christmas story. Y'all ready? Get you. Santa Claus. It's straight to the ghetto. Hey. Santa Claus. Hey. It goes straight to the ghetto. Come on, you gang. I said Santa Claus. Yeah. Straight to the ghetto. Yeah. Here's your reindeer. Yes. Oh, straight to the ghetto.
Tell us first by telling us what's your name and how old are you?
Millie, and my age is 7.
How long have you been dancing and doing gymnastics?
Since I was 4.
Since you were 4. Wow. What's the name of your dance studio and who's the director?
Teacher is Miss Carol. Dancing Star Studio.
Dancing Star Studio. And that's what I hear you are. I hear you're quite the dancing star, yeah?
Yes.
Tell me what you'll be performing.
My song will be a JoJo CY Christmas song.
Can you tell me about something that you've done that you are super proud of?
I won a beauty pageant and I am a Tea Fiesta Queen.
How long have you been a part of the studio that you're going to now?
4 years.
Oh, okay. So that's the studio you started at. Do you learn dance there and then tumbling somewhere else, or all in the same place?
Yes.
Yes, on the same.
And we also tumble at the same place. So it's kind of like music, and we're also dancing and gymnastics.
How's school been going for you during this time?
Pretty good.
Pretty good?
Good.
Are you doing
Yeah.
are you doing Zoom school right now like everyone else?
Yeah. But sometimes on Thursdays we go to school. But
Oh,
we
you
also
go
have
to
to wear a mask.
Yeah. Ugh, it's hard to wear a mask all the time, but we got to do it when we're outside.
Yeah.
Oh, and you're going to be performing for this show we have coming up. Are you excited about that?
Yes.
It's going to be a little different, huh, than other performances. You're going
Yeah,
to
because
video.
usually I do solos and with my whole entire group.
Right. But this time it's different because you'll only be doing a solo, right?
Yeah. And I also did Frost and the Snowman. That was a solo by myself. And JoJo CY. Those two were
Nice.
also, those were only me.
Do you like group numbers better or do you like solo better?
I like a solo.
Is there anything else you want to let us know about you?
No.
Go ahead.
But I am excited for Christmas. Look, it's Rudolph. Down, down, down.
out of control. Let me tell you, this next act is beyond funny. Just bringing a little comedic relief throughout the holidays. Just a little bit of laughter to make your soul feel good. I want to introduce to you Mr. Out of Control himself, Hannibal Thompson.
Who these flowers smell good up in here? I love the sniff flowers in here. I ain't gonna point no elbows, but somebody stink. Okay. And boy, who are you pointing at? Because the only thing that smells up in here is the mildew on your feet. Period. Check this out, Shaquille O'Neal. How you know I was pointing at you? If the shoe fit, wear it. First of all, P wasn't even pointing like that. I was pointing like that to the sky. I was talking about the bug up there. Stop playing with P. Okay. The bug up there. The bug up there or the bug up there on top of that bird nest. You have butterflies and caterpillars growing in your hair. It's time to cut it. Okay? First of all, Shanae, check this out. You ain't that important. Running around with that thing on your head all the time. You need to put some chia pet seeds on your sides so your edges can grow back. Okay. Would you leave her alone? Do y'all gotta argue every day? Good Lord. Okay, what is all this yelling going on in my house about? I don't know what y'all yelling about. Y'all gonna have to take that outside. Excuse me, but you and your company and your little old lady over here gonna have to go if y'all keep yelling in my house, okay? Because Randolph ain't no play toy. Hold on, check this out, Norbit. Why every time I got something to say to Shanae, you and Uncle Ben, the rice man over here, got something to say? Check this out, Morgan Freeman. Ain't nobody talking to you, OG. Stop playing with P. On gang.
Hello, hope you're enjoying the show so far. Next up, there's more to come with S.T.E.A.M, preschool teacher, dental assisting instructor, radio jockey on Hot 702.5, and a singer and burlesque performer. S.T.E.A.M singing the Christmas song.
Oh, hello there. My name's Elise. That's why I put this E on the tree. You like it? Elise Elaine, to be exact. It's very nice to meet you. I wanted to wish you a Merry Christmas. Who's my friend? Oh, Jack Skellington. He says Merry Christmas too. You want to know what one of my favorite Christmas memories is? It's having my uncle sing the Christmas song to me. Hey, can I share it with you guys? Awesome. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a little turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh, and every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas, everyone, and a Happy New Year.
Well, good afternoon. I am here with Sheetha Walsh. Walsh, correct?
Correct.
Okay, and she is amazing and is doing amazing work. She runs Shanti Life, Flush It Forward. Now that's an intriguing name. Can you tell us about yourself first, please?
Thank you, Catherine. I'm Sheetal Walsh. I'm Canadian. I have spent 25 years away from Canada, living and working all over the world. And one of the initiatives that my husband and I decided to start was Shanti Life, which is focused on, it's a not for profit, and it's focused on empowering women through financial inclusion. And mainly what we learned in our work in India, specifically in the villages, was that women don't have access to toilets. So, having worked with hundreds and hundreds of charities around the world, we decided to set up a US not for profit to be focused around using our business skills to actually help women in villages. And the whole mission is focused around ensuring they have access to capital, financial literacy. We open a bank account for these ladies. We teach them
Wow.
all about banking, how to save, how to sign checks. We give them access to substantial amounts of money that they can then either invest in a small business, but predominantly they're looking to put that money into building toilets for themselves in and around their house. And the reason for that, Catherine, is that
Mhm.
these women don't have any safety. When they have no toilets, we take it for granted. If you don't have a toilet in your house and you have to travel out in the dark at night, often several kilometers away from home to find a secure private place, a lot of these women actually get attacked, they get
Oh,
lost, and it leads to a lot of insecurity and fear, as well as eating problems. During menstruation, they're very afraid to go out as well.
mhm.
So having a toilet in or near your home is really, really important.
And I have taken that for granted my whole life. I couldn't imagine. So thank you for that education. I didn't know. And your non-for-profit is a 501c3, correct?
It sure is.
Awesome. That means all the donations that come to you are tax deductible. So I want people to look for you and your organization and donate. When did you first, may I ask you, when did you first hear about this? When were you first made aware?
Sure. So I've spent about 20 years working as an entrepreneur and in venture capital myself. And
Hmm.
on the side, I volunteered for hundreds and hundreds of charities. But when I was looking at the microfinance model, which is providing small loans to people who are vulnerable, I
Hmm.
looked at the system and I thought to myself, the for-profit model is not fair. We don't want to make money from the poor. And the not-for-profit model is also strange because you could be funneling money into excuse the pun, it could just get flushed down the toilet because it may not actually get used for the right reason.
Right.
And so we decided to go and sit with the village women and actually ask them what they needed and what they wanted. This was in 2009, and in those meetings that we had with these women, several of which we already knew from our previous volunteer work, we realized that they needed the toilets and access to bank accounts, because without having any access to bank accounts, it's impossible to have and save money and be part of the system.
Right.
And in terms of giving and donating and participating, Catherine, the real exciting bit about our not for profit is that if you do make a donation, 100% of the funds do go directly to the women. But even better than that, they're given in the form of loans, very low interest
Mm.
loans. When those loans are repaid along with the interest gets recycled into the local community for other needs and
Oh,
requirements that those women might have. It could be anything. If there's a death in the family, domestic violence, anything that they need help for, we don't judge. We just let them go on and do it. But the rest of the money that they've recycled is where Flush It Forward comes into it, because I'm sure you've seen the film Pay It Forward, doing
hmm.
good deeds and so on and so on. In this case, when a donor makes a donation through the form of a loan, as soon as the woman builds her toilet or her small business, the money goes back to the next woman, and so on and so
Yes.
on. That's why we call it Flush It Forward.
I love that. That's amazing. Can you tell me how many toilets have you installed?
So since 2009, we're very
Yeah.
small, but we're about deep impact, not wide impact. We've
Right.
helped 5,000 women in rural parts of
Wow.
India. These are people who live on less than $1 a day, and the women are the breadwinners. There's usually 7 people per household. So if you can imagine, it's not only
Yeah.
that woman and her daughter, but all of the people, the joint family members who live there. And as you know, the men have also been impacted and have impacted positively because they have all been part of this education process and supporting their wives in accessing these loans, and also um, understanding that the money needs to go to help them so that they can improve their health and their safety. And in doing so, the women can also become productive and actually start
Right.
working again.
Oh, fantastic. That's amazing. And you've been doing this work for 11 years.
Yes.
Wow. On behalf of the world, we have to say thank you. That's amazing. You're solving a problem most of us don't even know about and take for granted having a toilet in the home. Tell us one thing that you really want us to know. What would you like us to take away from this?
Well, I think during these times, during COVID especially, we're all locked in our homes. We're locked down. We're not allowed to go out, or we shouldn't be going out anyway. In
Right.
India, what's happened is that there's been lockdown, but when that lockdown happened, it happened within 4 hours, which meant a lot of the poor, vulnerable people whose husbands work in very, very far, far away, 500 kilometers away, they were stranded away from their families and not able to travel home. So it's been
Right.
quite detrimental. The women who are mothers, they are the breadwinners, they are now having to look after the safety of their families, and they can't leave their homes because of the lockdown. So if they don't have a toilet, then they're really in a very desperate and horrible situation. And so, your donation and your support really would affect these women in a positive way, as well as then impacting their daughters
Right.
who really change the way that they think about safety and security, and how they can actually exist and participate amongst a community. So, when we think about our problems in lockdown, we don't get to go to Starbucks to get our latte. We
Right.
don't get to go shopping, or we don't get to go to, all the great restaurants with our friends, films and movies and this and that. Well, it's pretty basic for some people. They can't access food. They can't access very basic services like trying to just go to the loo. And so if you can just remember one woman, who might need some help, that would really be appreciated by a lot of people.
All right. That's good. That's that's impressive. That's amazing. Um, Tell us where we can send our donations. Is there a website that we can visit?
Absolutely. Our website is shantilife.org. That's SHANTI life.org. And when you go there, you can make a donation in dollars, Canadian or US, or any other
Nice.
currency, and you will receive a receipt online. And you will also find my details there so that I can add you to our list if you agree to learn about the specific stories of each of these women and where your money has gone, as well as where it will be recycled once it's repaid, and so on and so on. I also have a few TEDx talks there, Catherine, so people can really hear the deep story about what's going on for these women and actually put some names to some faces.
That's fantastic. So we can also find these on your website, and we can also find these on on YouTube as well, right? Your
Correct.
and how would we find them on YouTube? Just so everybody looks.
Yes, the easiest way is to go to the website because that'll take you to all the links that you need. Everything's on
Fantastic.
shantilife.org.
Shantylife.org. And this has been Sheethal Walsh, amazing organizer, savior to women in India and men. Just amazing work. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Catherine.
For our second activity, we're going to be doing a modern take on the classic paper snowflake. You really just need two materials that you may already have. We want some scissors, yeah, exactly, and some doilies. We just got these from our local dollar store, and you can get them in all different sizes. If you don't have access to doilies or have them in your house, you can use coffee filters or tissue paper as well. So we're going to go ahead and take our snowflake and we're going to fold that snowflake in half. Or you could just start cutting. We're gonna hold it. Now you could start cutting now like Declan is, and you'd have big cutouts or even small ones. But I like to go a couple more times. So we're gonna fold that in half again. And I'm feeling very adventurous today, so I'm gonna go ahead and fold that one more time. And we're just gonna start cutting into the sides here. I'm cutting shapes. You could do triangles or squares or circles or diamonds, whatever you like. The important thing is to do what you like, really. Now here we are. I just took a couple notches out of the sides there. We can open it up and you can see that it is perfectly symmetrical. And symmetrical means it's the same on all sides. Well, it looks not quite like a snowflake yet. I have an idea how to make it a little bit more snowflake-like. So we're gonna take this and we're gonna fold it back the way we had it. We're just gonna cut some notches on the sides. I'm just gonna do some freeform diamonds here. You can do whatever you like. This is your design. It's your vision. And you know, just like real snowflakes, no two are exactly the same. And we're gonna pop this open. Can I see yours? I love it, it's beautiful. Isn't that gorgeous? Now what do we do with these snowflakes? There's lots of things we can do. You could tape them to your walls like we did. We've been a little bit busy, and make a really cool backdrop for the holidays, for Zoom meetings with your family. You could tape it into windows and have like light diffusing. You can put it on string. You can make a garland out of it, wrap it around your holiday tree, or you can make what Declan and I did. We just took a piece of construction paper and folded it in half.
You can do whatever color you want.
That's true.
Blue.
That's true.
I like to do blue because it's just like frozen.
I like frozen too. And we made a pop-up card. Like I said, the possibilities are endless and it's a ton of fun. And I have a pro tip for parents, because I know cutting can be very messy. If you noticed, we had these on construction paper. What I do is limit all cutting activity to the construction paper. And I have a jar here, and then when I'm done, I just pour it in the jar. And look at this. Third kind of snow. We've already made another kind of snow. This is awesome. We do this with colored construction paper. Anytime we cut, we have excess paper, we just put them in jars and have instant confetti. Isn't it fun?
Sometimes they even cut the small pieces even into smaller.
Oh my goodness!
Smaller pieces.
Such small pieces.
So small, and you can't even see them all.
Whoa! So this is really fun. You can glue this onto other paper. You can, we like to play a game where we take small little toys and put it inside and put a jar, shake it up, and you can play I Spy. So much fun. Who knew you could have so much fun making snow 2 different ways? Thank you so much, everyone. I hope you had as much fun as we did. Once again, my name is Kate.
And my name is Declan.
And we're here with the special holiday edition of Crafting with My Kiddo. If you like what you saw, please follow us on Instagram at Crafting with My Kiddo. And happy holidays. Stay safe. Sending you lots of love. Bye.
Bye.
See you soon.
Bye. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, guys. Now, welcome back. Frida Tella with This Christmas.
Hang all the mistletoe. I'm gonna get to know you better. This Christmas, and as we trim the tree, how much fun it's gonna be together.
We hope you're enjoying the show, but it's not over yet. Our next act is a modern-day Mary Poppins by day and a burlesque performer by night. She uses her dance to help build self-esteem in her younger students, and she's here today to perform for us. Mr. Snowman by S.T.E.A.M.
Don't cry, snowman, not in front of me. Who'll get your tears if you can't catch me, darling? If you can't catch me, darling. Don't cry, snowman, don't leave me this way. A bottle of water can't hold me close, baby. Can't hold me close, baby. I want you to know that I'm never leaving, 'cause I miss the snow till death will be freezing. Yeah, you are my home for all seasons. So come on, let's go. Let's go below zero and hide from the sun. I love you forever, oh, we'll have some fun. Yes, let's hit the North Pole and live happily. Please don't cry no tears now, it's Christmas, baby. My snowman and me. My snowman and me, baby. Don't cry, snowman, don't you fear the sun. Who'll carry me without legs to run, honey? Without legs to run, honey. Don't cry, snowman, don't you shed a tear. Oh, you're my secrets if you don't have ears, baby. If you don't have ears, baby. I want you to know that I'm never leaving, 'cause I miss the snow till death will be freezing. Yeah, you are my home for all seasons. So come on, let's go. Let's go below zero and hide from the sun. I love you forever, oh, we'll have some fun. Yes, let's hit the North Pole and live happily. Please don't cry no tears now, it's Christmas, baby. My snowman and me. My snowman and me, baby.
Hey guys, how's it going? So look, we've had some amazing performances tonight. I mean, totally knock your socks off type performances, right? Well, we're not done yet. Coming up next is an amazing performer. I mean, absolutely powerful in terms of how he portrays how he feels. And I think this next piece is going to touch your heart just as much as it has touched ours. So coming up next, we have Michael Maitre of Maitre Music with a piece titled Joy to the World. So sit back and enjoy, guys. Thanks for joining us.
Joy to the world. Can we say that in the midst of a pandemic? Joy to the world. Easier said than done in these times we face. The change has just begun. One nation under God, indivisible, especially when crisis gets critical. Keep the faith, create the miracle. Joy to the world. The gift of the quality time to boys and girls. The gift of rest from the mess. Maybe now the God bless will mean more than the words you hurl. Joy to the world. It's not what we pictured yet. We refocused the lens because we're staring at these walls while Skyping with our friends. Joy to the world. It will never be the same as we know it. A new seed has been planted. Let's proceed on how to grow it. If you feel a need, how about you show it? If you're feeling free, then be a poet. Let the word heal your voice. Your choices always show it. Do what you do. You've always did what you did. Rid us of COVID. Rid us this instance. It was worth a try. Don't you appreciate my persistence for all of existence? Has yet to witness a time like this. Joy to the world. No time to reminisce, to experience bliss. We must first dismiss this malice that's built up like a callus. Whether TP or palace, it knows no limits. Joy to the world, for we can all find our bliss with COVID still in it. Joy to the world. We can all heal our hurts within a minute of his visit. Joy to the world. A king has been born. Joy to the world. Let's lift our voice with words we adorn. Joy to the world, joy to the world, joy to the world.
Don't touch my hair when it's the feelings I wear. Don't touch my soul when it's a rhythm I know. Don't touch my crown. They see the vision I found. Don't touch what's there when it's the feelings I wear. They don't understand what it means to me, but we chose to, where we meant to. They don't understand what it means to me, where we chose to, where we meant to. You know this here is my shit for the ride. I gave it time, but this here is mine. You know this here is my shit for the ride. I gave it time, but this here is mine. What you say? What you say to me? 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 Don't touch my pride. They say the glory is all mine. Don't test my mind. They say the truth is my sound. They don't understand what it means to me, but we chose to, where we meant to go. They don't understand what it means to me, but we chose to, where we meant to go.
All right, everybody. So look, I think that it's very important we take the time to really help you understand Playbook Series Inc. as an organization. Playbook Series Inc. was initially founded as an idea centered around writing a book that could go into the gym bags of our scholar athletes before a game. And this idea of a book then transitioned and turned into an organization that would allow us to bridge the gap for scholar athletes between high school and college. Now, some of our scholar athletes, they're totally on track to go to college, and others need a little bit more help. That's where we come in. So we want to make sure that we can give our scholar athletes additional options outside of what's already in front of them. So this next clip that you're going to see, it's all about our organization. It's all about Playbook Series Inc., what we stand for, and the mission that we're set forth to move for our scholar athletes. So I hope that you enjoy it. Stay tuned.
Character is not a product of circumstance. It's what survives despite it. How we deal with failure in life is instrumental to the success that we achieve as people. The Playbook gives young scholar athletes and their parents the guidance they need to succeed in life through sports, education, mentoring, and leadership development. Because behind every face, there's a story. A story about hardship, about triumphing over adversity, a story about succeeding where others have failed. We connect young kids to mentors who will change their lives. We are Playbook Series Inc.
My name is Grace Abisi.
My name is Augustine Kashi Timothy.
We're students of Topfield College.
From Lagos, Nigeria, West Africa.
I love playing basketball.
I love playing basketball.
I hail from Wari, Abracadabra. Delta State.
I hail from S.T.E.A.M, Imo State.
I hail from Oyo West, Oyo State.
I hail from Obigwa, Iziama State, Abia State.
And this is how we wish our friends and family season greetings. Eku Odun, Eku Edu, National Polo
My language, Ekeresimesi Yoma. Ekeresimas.
Season greetings. Agogo, Awe Kresimasi, Agogo, Awe Kwepopo, Ogene Kwekobiro. Thank you.
Just hear those sleigh bells jingling, ring, ting, tingling too. It's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Outside the snow is falling and friends are calling you. It's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Let's have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Joy and happiness and lots of cheese. Have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Joy and happiness and lots of cheese. Reindeer presents, happiness. Check it out. Giddy up, and away we go in winter wonderland. Oh, we ride in the snow. Everything is grand. Sleigh ride if you like me, baby. Don't be scared. Take my hand. T to the left. I see if you can take a glide. Giddy up the guts and step on up so we can. Cheeks are nice and rosy, comfy, cozy, all we. We're snuggled up together like the birds of a feather would be. So let's take the road before us. Sing a chorus or two. Oh, come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Let's have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Happiness and lots of good cheer. Let's have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Happiness and lots of good cheer. Jingle bells, bells, oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
This next performance is a story. Michael Baugh, an Air Force veteran, a father, grandfather, and sailor extraordinaire, tells the story of A Pirate's Night Before Christmas by Philip Yates, illustrated by Sebastia Serra. Enjoy.
'Twas the night before Christmas aboard the Black Sark. Not a creature was stirring, not even a shark. The stockings were stuck to the bow, spread with tar, in hopes that Sir Peggotty soon would be there. The pirates were snoring like pigs in their beds, with visions of treasure chests danced in their heads. And I, with my spyglass and scruffy old dog, stood watching the crow's nest, the ships in the fog. When out in the mist there arose such a racket, I slid down the mast with me sword to attack it. Away to the poop deck I ran very fast. I threw off the anchor and shouted, "Avast! Arr!" Straight up from the sea in the foamy white spray flew 8 giant seahorses pulling a sleigh. A mean-looking driver hoisting one leg will shiver me timbers. It must be Sir Peg. I recognize him. More sluggish than flounders. His coursers they came, and he whistled and snarled and called them by name. Now Salty, now Scurvy, now Sinbad and Molly. On Cutthroat, on Cross-Eyes, and Roger and Molly to the top of the sail to the tip of the mast. Now dash away, dash away, dash away fast. And then with a cry and a crack of his whip, came down the sleigh on the deck of our ship. A jolly old sea dog, enormously fat, and so was the parrot that perched on his hat. He was dressed all in black, his head to his heels, and his clothes were covered in seaweed and eels. His eye, how it twinkles, his dreadlocks, how twiny. His scars were like crossbones. Blink, blink. His gold tooth, how shiny. His mouth was turned up with a nasty old look, the silver gleam sharp on the point of his hook. His scary white skull he hung on his ear, soon gave me to know I had nothing to fear. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his sack and stuffed all the stockings with coins and hardtack. The black sark was soon filled with holiday cheer and loads of gifts for each good buccaneer. Anchors and hornpipes for cackled fruit eggs, pearls and red sashes for Bonnie and Meg, a cauldron for cook filled with pieces of shank, and just for the captain, a shiny new plank. But oh, wait! My heart's broken and tears in my eyes. I said to myself, Blimey, where is me prize? But he hopped in his sleigh, to his team gave a roar. It's time to return to the briny deep floor. But wait! Then just when I thought it would be worst Christmas Day, a parchment of paper flew down off the sleigh. And it was the best present I ever got, a map to a treasure. Xmas marks the spot. I laughed and I danced and I shouted with glee as up went his sleigh and then down to the sea. But I heard him exclaim ere he flashed neath the star, Merry Christmas, me buckos, and a Happy New Year!
All right, guys, so look, we've been rocking in this show, and now we need to take a moment to really highlight people who are doing amazing things in our communities. This next segment, we're going to take out the time to highlight a woman who is doing phenomenal things for the seniors in the Bay Area. A woman by the name of Leslie Jackson, founder and CEO of Gunner Sports, has taken the time to put together an annual event for our high school seniors. Now, they have to be nominated and they have to come by great recommendation because the opportunity that she provides is an opportunity for them to be seen. So coming up next with our host Catherine is an amazingly crafted interview with Leslie Jackson of Gunner Sports, who's going to tell you more about her impact on the community.
Okay, great. My name is Leslie Jackson, and I am the founder and CEO at Gunner Sports Incorporated. It's an organization that really helps youth high school football players get to the next level. For the most part, these athletes are under recruited, under the radar, can definitely play at the next level, but need a little help and assistance getting there.
Right. What kind of assistance are you providing them?
So one of the things we do is we like to provide assistance, physical assistance. So we have an all-star game that happens. We've just celebrated our 5th annual game in January. This is really a platform that is provided for the student athletes to perform one more time at the end of their senior year of high school. So this is an opportunity to display their talents, not only to to college coaches that are, for the most part, not able to attend in person, but they can chime in virtually and watch via the live stream. We do have some smaller schools that will attend in person as they're able to via the NC2A. And we also have some junior colleges that will attend. But for the most part, the platform is really there for that wider audience. So college coaches watching from the comfort of their offices and their facilities. Great opportunity, again, for them to physically perform one more time at the end of their senior year. And so that's one of the resources that we provide. The other resources, we connect them with people to assist with preparation for testing. Well, now test scores are out the door. So test scores are no longer really a priority, but in some cases you have student athletes that need assistance with tutoring. So we like to partner them up with those resources in the Bay Area.
That is amazing and excellent work. And behalf of everybody, thank you for helping our kids get that extra leg up, get that extra step. But this is amazing. And you are the CEO. So can I ask you what inspired you to create this organization?
Oh, absolutely. As a single mother myself, I was doing recruiting for my son who got to high school and said he was going to play football. And I'm thinking, you've never even played football. But he knew he wanted to play and he was actually really good at it. And as a single mom, I saw the opportunity for him to get a college scholarship and not be in college debt like I am probably for the rest of my life. So we partnered up and, I said, hey, if you want to get to the next level, I will help you get there. We'll figure it out together. I already love the sport of football, so I was excited about that. But as far as the recruiting side, I wasn't really that familiar. So I went ahead and got my master's in sports management so that I could familiarize myself with the process with the NC2A recruiting side of the house, and also what it looked like to to understand that process as a student athlete coming out of high school. So fast forward to his junior and senior year, he started getting the offers in. We started really approaching more schools, and I had several other parents reach out to me and asking if I would help their student athletes as well. So it kind of morphed into me helping my own son and seeing the progress that I was able to make there, and kind of opening that channel up for other student athletes and their parents.
That's amazing. You got a whole master's to learn how to. No, that's brilliant. You're like, I don't know this, so let me go learn about this and become a master at it.
Yes.
That's how you do that. Very
Yes,
nice.
and it really helped not only for the recruiting piece and understanding, what the different challenges could be that I would face in that process, but also it gave me a lot of knowledge on how to not only market student athletes, but open those channels up for them, but also how to host a football game. We talked a lot about facilities and branding and marketing and concessions, and there were just so many different areas of sports management that you could learn, and I just soaked it all up. And I realized in the Bay Area now I have all these student athletes that need help and can definitely play at the next level. How can we showcase them? So putting together the game was a no-brainer. It just made sense. There wasn't a game happening at all. And there needed to be this platform, and it's just really become a success. And I'm really excited for the student athletes. They really deserve this opportunity, and they deserve to be seen. So many athletes from say the Texas and Florida area, they're quick to navigate to those areas and offer those athletes, but we have so much talent in the Bay that is not even tapped into. So it's really exciting.
Right. How many years have you been doing this?
So we just celebrated our 5th annual game. So we've got the 6th one coming up. Yep. Yep.
And
So
what are your future goals for this organization? It's amazing.
well, COVID has hit, so it's kind of created some challenges. But again, to the goal for me and for my team members is really to create as many scholarship opportunities as possible for these young men. And sometimes a scholarship isn't necessarily a full ride scholarship. A partial scholarship is just as feasible, and it should be honored the same. We have even had some of our student athletes where they were offered walk-on opportunities, so no scholarship at all. But once they performed, once they got there and started getting in the groove of the game, these are student athletes that are under the radar, could definitely play at the next level, but haven't really received that notoriety. We've had athletes that after their first and second game, they're offered full rides on the spot. Like, you're so good. And it warms my heart. It makes me think of like Brandon Talton, who ended up being at the University of Nevada, Reno. And, he's a kicker. So kickers really are not all that sought after unless they're really good. And he ended up, after his first or second game, he was awarded the game ball by the head coach and also a full ride scholarship. And
that's fantastic. And that's one of your babies, huh? Yes. Yes, that's awesome. Are you all a 501c3? Are you a nonprofit?
Yes, we do. We do have the 501c3, so we definitely are open to working with a lot of businesses like to donate to our cause and to help these student athletes. Some of our student athletes are underprivileged and could really use some financial help. And we do have fees to participate in the game that covers the cost for, say, the uniforms and equipment, things like that. So we do open that up for businesses that like to make donations to our cause.
Right. And for those watching, since they're 501c3, that also means you could write it off your taxes. So give generously to this amazing
Absolutely.
program.
Thank you. Yes.
Yes. So
We appreciate
also,
that so much.
is there anything else you'd like to tell us about your program or about yourself, and how's your son doing and all that kind of
My son is doing so well. He ended up with a full ride scholarship at the College of Holy Cross just outside of Boston.
Right.
He is now in his senior year, so we're not sure what's going to happen as far as football. It's December. We're crossing our fingers that he has a senior year of football. He's been training really hard and working hard. And of course, the academic piece is so important. So he's been thriving there. So he's doing really well. He's just kind of hoping he gets to play one last year. But if not, he's already got some job offers. And you know what? That's really what it's all about. You may not make it all the way to the NFL, and not everyone gets that far. Not everyone even gets to the point where they can, get a college scholarship and play at the college level.
Right.
But then if you can, it's so much harder to get to the NFL level. The goal really, in my mind, and I hope that this is a reality check for student athletes, the goal really should be get that college education, get it fully paid for or partially paid for, and then be ready to transition into your career.
Right.
That's what it's really all about, because I'll probably be paying for college debt forever. And if I could do it all over again, maybe I would have been an athlete,
Right.
And taken advantage of those opportunities. But yes, definitely. He's excited. He's gotten himself a really great job offer that he's looking forward to this June, July. So that's really what it's all about, is kind of creating those opportunities for your future.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a website or a place where people can send their donations or find more information?
Yes, we do. We have our website actually is under two locations, or it's under one location, but you can reach it two ways. You can either visit gunnersports.com. So that's GUNNERSPORTZ.com, sports.com, or the Bay Area Cali Classic. And that's the name of the game. Bay Area Cali, CALI Classic.com. Again, we're celebrating our 6th year coming up.
Yay.
And I'm so excited.
Yeah. Now is my time. Now is my time. Everybody rock with me because I'm up now. Took your girl and I'm scoring like I made the touchdown. Swerving and I like her, does go up, not on the bus now. Used to want a G-Shock, now I'm walking with a bust down. Pull up and I flood it with a iced out watch. Whip it look like butter, baby, peek and drop. Peek and drop, put that phone in sun drop. Stab my knots, count a lot, saw a lot. Got them rocks, diamond rocks, whip the pop. Suicide, 1600, that's the picture, girl, that's check free. She ain't used to text me, now she want go with me. She keep tryna neck me, I gotta tell my bestie. Someone call my bestie, finger from my bestie. Link up, make a check, please. You know that ain't dope, I'll be up to next week.
For the 5th annual Bay Area Cali Classic champions, the Valley team.
Money on the floor just like shoes. Money on the floor just like shoes. I'ma get that shit just.
Bonjour à tout le monde, je m'appelle Stéphane Mukendi et je suis le professeur de mathématiques, géographie et aussi de français. Hello everyone, my name is Stéphane Mukendi and I'm the teacher for geography, mathematics and also French. And I would like to wish you all a Merry Christmas, Joyeux Noël.
Well, hello. We have Leela Pittman here. How are you today? Happy holidays to you.
Happy holidays to you as well. I'm good. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm staying safe, wearing my mask, using my hand sanitizer, staying away from people, staying healthy. I hope you're doing the same.
Yes, health and wellness is key.
Absolutely, especially when you're a dancer and you run a troupe. Yes?
Yes.
So tell us
yeah.
about yourself and tell us about your troupe.
Well, my name is Leela. Everybody calls me Coach Leela. I
Coach
am the founder and creative and artistic director of Feline Finesse Dance Company. We are rooted in Bayview Hunters Point. We are an all-female youth-empowered dance organization created to provide a safe haven for all young ladies to freely, creatively, and artistically express themselves through dance while empowering them to reach their full potential, goals, and dreams. And we,
Fantastic.
have our hands in the community. So it's not just with dance. We self-identify through dance genres of hip hop and West African,
Nice.
but more of a philosophy of a sisterhood, love, respect, community stewardship, leadership, and beyond.
Awesome, awesome. Are you teaching them also about Kwanzaa and the things about
Principles.
Kwanzaa? Are you teaching that during this holiday season as well?
Yes, and Nguza Saba is extremely important to me.
Thank you.
So yes, so therefore it's important to my young ladies as well. I mean, I know COVID has a lot of us that are
Right.
not able to participate in the events that would typically go on during this holiday, where folks are gathering together, sharing energy, sharing love.
Right.
So it's just been really hard, but we definitely make sure that we go over, starting with Umoja. Unity.
Right. Absolutely. What's the age range of the young women who dance with you?
We serve ages 6 through 17, and it's all female.
Company, what is the main thing you want them to leave with?
I want them to leave, not only we're working on trying to get them scholarships that they can be able to leave with and go on college with, because that is definitely a high priority of mine, is education does come first. Definitely making sure that they have the life skills, enriching values. So definitely with them working in the community, they will definitely know about volunteering, how to give back, how be able to take their energy and possibly go to another community and offset that and spread love and spread positivity. So just making sure that they are fully equipped and ready for what comes after that next transition.
Awesome. And how long has this dance company been in existence?
Ooh, I would say 6 years.
Yay, that's good.
Years. Yes.
6 successful years. That's awesome. What inspired you to start this team?
I've always been a dancer. I've
Yes.
danced since I was a young girl myself, beginning with West African technique. And just as I got older, it was something that I really grasped to. So I knew not only did I want to mentor youth, but I also wanted to share all of this great stuff that I've learned as a child myself and be able to pass that on. And then in return, they can pass that down on.
Okay. Did you learn the Dunham technique?
No, I'm actually studying that now. I've studied that previously, but now that I'm older, I definitely want to be able to be certified.
Absolutely. I didn't know you can get certified. That's cool.
You can. So that is what I didn't
Wow.
know. So I'm definitely in the process of working on that.
Very good. Very good. What's your ultimate goal for your team moving forward? Like what are some of the aspirations you have for your team that you're working towards?
Just being able to expand within itself. I mean, we've had the blessing of being able to have space provided to us through the city at various locations. So just being able to go to different spots within the city and kind of like lay that foundation, I would call finesse. I eventually want to be able to build that out and have like a house ultimately, and where it would provide supportive services, resources, housing. So not necessarily a group home or like an orphanage in a way, but just a supportive house.
Right,
So
a place to
that
go.
Yes.
Support or information or
absolutely.
Oh, I love that. Are you all a 501c3?
No, we are fiscally sponsored. We are definitely working on making sure we get that status. Another goal of ours is to be able to build an LGBTQ center within Bayview Hunters Point. That is something that does not exist at all over on that side. I know it may be a little bit of a struggle, but there are folks that just really don't know how many of the youth that are LGBTQ and feel very fearful of letting that be known to their community.
Right. So in your team, you also accept trans girls and women as well, correct?
Yes. So we definitely accept all walks of life.
I love
young ladies with, I don't like to call them disabilities, rather abilities, special abilities. Young ladies that are LGBTQ, there is no discrimination within Feline Finesse.
I love that. And I love the name, Feline Finesse.
Thank you.
Do you have a website or a place where people can donate?
Yes, absolutely. We have a website, and we also have a GoFundMe that is also attached within that website. So for this
Fantastic.
particular year,
Tell us
we
all about it.
named our campaign Project Finesse, because essentially it is a project.
Yes.
So it's dealing with areas of allowing young ladies to step out on their own into leadership, to be able to teach classes, make their own decisions when it comes down to the company. Also to being able to provide them, you know, outside external training and choreography, competitions. We do nationals every year. You see behind me, these are from
Yes. I was gonna ask about accolades you've gotten or awards you've gotten. Tell us about that.
Yes, we have so many. We've been going to this competition for the past, I want to say 5 years. And so far, 3 of the 5, we've maintained our first place championship title.
That's right.
So it's been a blessing. We went to nationals 5 times as well. And we have placed 5th overall before and 3rd overall.
That is not bad at all. That's a lot to be proud of.
Yes, it is. It's amazing.
So,
yes, they can also
that.
go on to GoFundMe and search in hashtag Project Finesse, and our campaign will also pop up.
I love that. So everybody be sure to give these lovely women, talented, fierce, beautiful people some money so they can continue their goal.
And we
is there
come from an
anything else?
underserved community.
Absolutely. Is there anything else that I may have missed that you wanted to let us know about?
Just the hard work that these young ladies put in, and just being, a lot of them feeling like they are black sheeps within their own community, within their own society. Just being able to allow them to shine, and just, I'm always going forth because I'm always wanting to be behind the scenes of them to make sure that they get the recognition and the love that they deserve, for sure.
Absolutely.
Wait. Go. Go. Got one. Go. Go. Oh, go. Yeah. Go. 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 Let's go. Cash on me. I got hit the lottery.
We wish all our brothers and sisters all over the world a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holiday. We are from Chief Basketball Academy in Ghana, West Africa. This is the Kitty Dance Famous among the in Ghana.
kids, time to come back inside. And girls, you guys don't want to go to sleep to get ready for Christmas in the morning?
No, we're gonna stay up all night long.
Yeah, and we're gonna meet Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Okay.
And for sure this will work because next year it'll take forever.
Exactly.
So that's what we're doing it this year.
It's Christmas, Ronnie.
Yeah.
Oh no, wait, we missed Santa Claus.
Yeah, but
Where are all the presents?
I don't know.
There's nothing here.
I can find it. Can you find it? I can see it.
Why is Purple Saturday up there? She was supposed to leave last night.
I know. I wish I could touch her, and I wish she was alive so we can know what she said.
Look, there's a note. Santa needs
How
help.
did we not realize this? Look at this picture.
What's the
Santa
other
needs-
note say?
We need help. Santa has been grown up.
What
What are we gonna do now?
I don't know what we're gonna do.
Ooh, look at the pretty snow.
Yeah. Ooh, fun. Where are we? What happened?
I think we're in the North Pole. Look, there's a sign I did that says North Pole.
It's freezing.
Does that say North Pole?
Yeah, I think it does. It's so cold. Yeah, that says the North Pole. North Pole. Looks like we're at the North Pole, but it's
There's no
really
P.
cold. It's right there, the P.
North Pole.
But it's really cold.
Even that bird is so pretty.
I know.
I thought it said snowman what we were doing here.
I think the snowman is right here.
So many presents.
I need you to take the phone so you can use the GPS and track Santa Claus's approach, so you can bring him back, and all of us can have a very Merry Christmas.
Great, let's do it. Come on, girl, let's go.
Okay, come on.
The GPS says he's right over there.
Come on. Hmm? I see Santa and the kidnapper.
Me too. Now they have you. I can have all the pins for lunch, and no one else because they're all be for me, and no one else. So you cannot deliver them to anyone else but me, because you're not delivering them to me. I'm taking them from you. So you can't get me, and try to get me if you can, like wrapped up. What? This one's cool. This one's also cool. All of them are cool. How did you do that?
What are we gonna do?
I don't know. Wait, no, I do know.
Great job, Ronnie.
Ha. No! No! What am I gonna do now?
Ronnie, look at all these presents.
I
We
know it.
saved Christmas.
I know, it's so fun.
I know, right?
Yeah, look at this one.
I think this is for you.
I think this is for you.
I don't want to open it right now. The wrapping paper's so pretty.
Me neither. Anyways, look at all this stuff we got. Look, a card. Let me see the thing.
Another card. To Kalila and Ronnie, thank you for saving me yesterday. wish you a Merry Christmas, and I hope that you will like what I have gotten for you.
Read this one. Merry Christmas to both of you. Dear Ryan and Kalila from Santa. I don't know how to write that part. Last one. Anyway, I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year's. But Happy New Year's. So I hope you enjoy all the presents. I know you would love playing with LOLs. So I hope you enjoy all your gifts and presents. Dear Santa.
New Santa, let's go.
Look at my tree so high. Look at my tree way fly. Oh, that's a Christmas tree. Oh, now that's a Christmas tree.
Look at my tree, look the best. Don't take a picture cause I'm about to flex. Oh, that's a Christmas tree. Oh, now that's a Christmas tree.
Make a wish list right before I go to sleep. Tell Santa put a whole lot of bags by the tree. Oh, that's a Christmas tree. Oh, that's a Christmas tree.
Look at my tree got lights. Hey Santa, where my gifts? You know I've been nice. Oh, that's a Christmas tree. Oh, that's a Christmas tree.
This next introduction is near and dear to my heart. We have a medley for the ending of our show of Silent Night, Stille Nacht in German. We're going to hear this in German, English, and in sign. Here is Steam Engine Academy and friends with Silent Night.
Hi, Steam Engine. I wanted to wish you all a very Merry Christmas. I have a special Christmas surprise for you. I'm gonna play Silent Night on flutes. Okay, here we go. Everyone. I hope you have a very Merry Christmas and stay safe. Happy holidays. Bye. Silent night, holy night,
now that I done seen all of these people sing, I'm ready. Hollywood ain't ready, but wait a minute, the show's over. So, why y'all still here? I think they're waiting for me to sing.
Go on ahead and sing.
La 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 do 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 do.
No, see, that's why we got people to perform for us.
Yes.
We're gonna have to let you go. But until next time, continue to learn beyond your potential.
Hey, and when all else fails,
Run it.
Court.
Tonight, we will see performances from all over the U.S. and beyond. Places like Nigeria in Africa, Vancouver in British Columbia, S.T.E.A.M in Canada. Well, as far as
it's totally okay. I mean, players mess up too. So she was about to say Southern California.
You know
area,
where
but
we
that's
at.
all right.
You know, you already know.
I'm
sorry.
I'm to do that. I'm getting paid 50 cents
back
an
out.
hour.
Back out. I was like, that's a wrap. I'm gonna go cut.
You ain't off center. You just fine.
Okay, what are we doing now? Steam Engine. Okay. And Friends. Steam Engine Academy and Friends. Okay.
Like half an inch to the right. Right there. I told you. Let's have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Happy New Year. That's why I'm not singing, y'all. So look, I think they're waiting for me to sing.
Go on ahead and sing.
La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Do 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 do. Hey everybody, how's it going? I just want to take the time to switch gears. No, I don't. That's a stupid introduction. Wait a minute. Y'all woke? Anybody there? Oh, I think they ready now.
Still with us?
Oh yeah, they still with us.
You're not up now, you will be.